Shalom. Yes, as for the record, everything I do, I try to do in good faith intent. So to cover myself and also to operate in the truth, because Abba said his truth should be your shield and your buckler. But we're dealing with this de facto, and it's growing its head because it knows its time is short, and it's not ashamed to lie. So it'll lie and have its agents, employees, and they come in all colors to lie. So as I was updating, I say my resume as far as proving that I know who I am and proving that I'm operating good faith with good faith intent. And as I was operating that form yesterday, they cut off the cable, well, the access to it, because the router was showing that it was still active. Cut off the internet, TV, and all those things. And then when I talked to the young lady this morning to see about what's going on, she says, well, yeah, I see it's on, but I don't know what's going on. And I said, I know what's going on. And I explained to her. Then she said I owed this from back pay, but 300 and some fiat dollars in back pay. And I explained to her I discharged that before, and she knows that's the truth. I've told her to discharge it, just like I've done in the past. And then she said, well, you can't operate like that. All we can do is accept payment. And I said, I'm trying to give you a payment. According to your United States Constitution, Article 1, Section 10, it states, no state shall make any payment except for gold or silver coin. And then she said, well, we're not going to do it that way. Basically, we don't do it that way. We do it this way. So that's all recorded in line. And then she wanted me to admit to saying I'm paying it. And I said, no, I said, that's your words. I already told you the only way you can pay it now. If you want the fiat, you'll be responsible for it. She said, no, well, that's the way you'll get the service. And I said, okay, well, under duress and coercion, I'll give you your fiat. That's what you're asking for. And then, then she, because I wouldn't say I'm paying for it, she wouldn't accept that and said, well, you can't. I said, no, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm just not gonna use the words I'm paying for it, because you can't pay for it except gold or silver coin. So I said, so if you want fiat or that way of doing things, I'll give it to you to have the service turned on, but you're gonna be responsible for it. Okay, left there. And I started to go call her back, but something told me, no, go down to the office. So I went down there to the office, and then the lady was waiting, and I talked to her. And then I explained to her what happened. I told her, I'm giving you this fiat, and it's proper, as you asked for it. I'm giving you this fiat as you asked for it. And I said, okay. And I was looking at something. So I'm giving you this fiat. She said, no, oh, okay. And then they went on and took the fiat. But then now, as I see, they put on their thing paid. But I've already discharged that old debt. Now they're talking about they need a new balance. And I've already discharged that too when they had it on. And now you see what they're doing, right? They're trying to get on record that I gave them fiat for the past bill they gave me that I discharged. And then I look on here and they said new balance $157.36. I discharged this too. But through their slick ways, they're trying to show a record that I'm giving them fiat for their bills. I've already discharged this too. But now they're saying what's due is $157, the same amount that's on here. See, they're trying to establish a record that I'm giving fiat to pay bills. And that's what they're doing. But it's on recorded line. They already know I'm not asking for that. And I've shown you how it's evidence what I do. I don't do that. That's them being deceptive. That also makes it null and void, because they intend to injure me and it cause me harm. That's intentional. But they're being sneaky like they do, and you know who's behind that? The devil. So call it what it is. Whoever acts like the devil's the devil. So you make the connections and draw the dots. So like I told them, send it to the P.O. box. Their bill to the P.O. box, and I'm going to discharge it. And they can do nothing about it because all of my actions are in good faith, and I've established a record on previous videos that I do things in good faith to be honorable intent. And you see that now, and you've seen the record that they've shown that they're in bad faith. So it's for the record. And then listen.
Spectrum, because I already told them I want to discharge the debt. The young lady said that she needed a payment. I refused to say I'm giving the payment because that's not the proper term, but that's the term that they use, so that's what they accept. So I'm giving her the fiat as requested, and they take responsibility for it. Okay, what's your name? Vicky. I'm giving it to Vicky.
No, I don't need you to put that on there because I'm not authorized to record me or to do anything like that.
I don't care.
I don't need you to be
Well, I'm saying
I'm not agreeing to anything. I'm just not doing anything.
Well, I'm not holding Vicky responsible. She's a person that works for Spectrum. That's what I meant anyway. I was not claiming Vicky owes anything. I have no beef with Vicky. Vicky is an employee for Spectrum. That's why I'm addressing Spectrum. Never disrespect Vicky. That was not my point.
And see, and then also you have to consider from there, Vicky is not operating in her private capacity being a woman. She's a agent of Spectrum. So whenever you go to talk to someone, you have to say who you're talking to, or you have no proof that you were even talking to Spectrum at all. So that's why I said Vicky. You know, I wasn't saying Vicky the person or the woman. I was saying her as the representative I was talking to. So that's what I meant by that. And I explained to her what I meant by that. So it wasn't not drawing her into any actions. It was just saying that was the person that was representing Spectrum that I spoke with. So you know, this is just for the record, and you know, they're de facto ways. You got to cover your tracks because they're some talented liars. And for Vicky's sake, I'm not saying Vicky did it. I was just saying Vicky was the one that I spoke with, representing Spectrum. So I don't put Vicky in this, but I had to talk to someone, and that's the lady that I talked to. That was their representative, their agent. So that was for the record. Okay, thank you for listening to me.